Thanks, Nikki. Well, Collin, it was an exciting win for the Hawkeyes. Even more exciting that the offense finally got the ball moving down the field.
Yeah, definitely, Ashlynn. A solid running game the entire game, and CJ made some really nice throws. Just wasn't the same defense you see week to week.
I agree. As you saw Iowa's defense get the job done last weekend at Minnesota, Saturday at Purdue, it was a little different.
Instead, it was the offense that was in charge of Iowa's 49-35 win against the Boilermakers.
First quarter, Iowa went 3 straight drives, scoring touchdowns every single time.
The first touchdown was a 67-yard drive. It ended in a 1-yard rush by Leshun Daniels. Iowa had 7-0.
Next Iowa drive, we see quarterback CJ Beathard getting more into the run game as he goes in for the 15-yard touchdown. Iowa's up 14-0.
Third Iowa drive, every aspect of Iowa's offense was in sync as Beathard throws the 42-yard pass to Riley McCarron to put Iowa up 21-0 to end the first quarter.
We didn't see the offense slow down in the second quarter as Iowa went up 35-7 to go into halftime.
As Iowa was absolutely dominant, the second string got some action, but unfortunately they let up 3 different touchdowns to put Purdue within 12 in the second half. But Desmond King finally got his first interception of the year in the fourth quarter to put Iowa up 49-35 to end the game.
We made an emphasis this week in practice that we wanted to get off to a quicker start offensively and stay at it, stay on them. Even if we go up, just stay at it. And we did a good job getting that first start and played a really good first half.
As anyone could tell, the offense really showed up against Purdue. It wasn't only the pass game where Riley McCarron caught for 74 yards and George Kittle caught for 31 yards. It was also the dominant run game. Mary-Kate has more from Ross Ade Field.
The Hawkeyes came out strong against Purdue on Saturday, and we definitely saw a completely different team offensively. The team's run game completely took over as they rushed for a total of 365 yards. By the end of the first quarter, the Hawkeyes were up 21-0, and the offense showed they were done with their previous slow starts.
It all started with bouncing back after the Northwestern loss. We came in and we prepared 2 weeks straight. We just got to be consistent. We got to keep up the preparation, just correcting the little things, and we'll be ready. We should be ready.
While the offense as a whole definitely stepped up on Saturday, it was the run game that Purdue just couldn't seem to find a way to stop. Both Wadley and Daniels rushed for over 100 yards each and are ready to continue to play this way for the rest of the season.
Akram and Leshun do a lot of great things. There's some things that Akram does better than Leshun, some that Leshun does better than Ak. But when you can get both those guys touches and when the offensive line is working like they were today, opening up holes for those guys, and they turn those 8-yard runs into big plays like they did today.
This whole season, at the beginning of the season, all we could talk about is both of us rushing for at least 100 yards apiece. And I believe this was the first game I had at least 100 and he had 100. So we both proud of each other. We just got to keep it up.
We feed off each other's energy all the time. So for us to compliment each other the way that we did today was just excellent for us. Obviously as a team in running the ball, that's something that we wanted to establish today, and I thought we did an excellent job with that. And with us just complimenting each other so well right now, I just think it's something that we got to continue to build on and use for the rest of the season.
It's it's just another weapon. I think it's something that we can use, and whether the coaches think that's a good idea or not, that's going to be up to them. But I think if it works, it works.
Not only was it great to see the run game as dominant as it was, but the offense is no doubt playing more in sync as each week goes by. There were a few injuries, though, on Saturday with Keegan Render stepping in for Cole Croston, and we also saw George Kittle go out with some sort of foot strain. From Ross-Ade Stadium, this has been Mary-Kate Daily Iowan, TV Sports.
Hopefully this new offense shows up next Saturday against number 10 Wisconsin as Iowa is back inside Kinnick Stadium. Tomorrow we will have more on the defensive side of the ball.
The Iowa women's soccer team had 2 big competitions this past weekend, Northwestern on Thursday and Illinois Sunday afternoon. Unfortunately, the Hawkeyes were unable to come away with any victories after Northwestern defeated them 1-0 and Illinois 2-1, spoiling the Hawkeyes senior day.
Kara Marbury's goal in the 19th minute gave Illinois the early lead. Throughout the rest of the half, the Illini held off the Iowa offense, giving them a 1-0 advantage going into the second.
Even with 6 total saves for goalkeeper Claire Graves, Illinois found a way to sneak another goal in. Taylor Peterson took charge, scoring an unassisted goal to give Illinois the 2-0 lead with less than 10 minutes left in the game.
Still hopeful and eager, freshman Natalie Winters stepped up and scored with little time left for her second goal of the season off an assist by Devin Burns.
Unfortunately, the goal was a little too late for the Hawkeyes, leaving them with their 8th Big Ten loss.
Unfortunately, that we chose as a team to be able to be flat for the first time all year, and we maybe mentality-wise and physically we were beat before we even started, stepped on the field today. And we need to learn to be able to be better prepared physically and mentally early on in the game. And this is a game we thought we could win, and in the end, Illinois is better than us today.
Iowa soccer finishes out their season on the road at Maryland this Friday and at Nebraska next Wednesday.
Remember to tune back into us tomorrow for more Iowa football, and we throw in a former Iowa baseball player's journey as well. Nikki, back to you.